Hey everybody, this is Mike for Faraday Research. Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful day out. I just got back from the storage locker and I got the old microwave oven here, and we're going to extract the parts out of it, and I'm going to teach everybody how to extract them safely. So if you haven't subscribed, bottom right hand corner, and yeah, we'll get inside and we'll start this extraction of all the parts inside. I'll give you all the safety stuff so you don't kill yourself, because there are parts in here that can actually hurt you. So yeah, let's get inside and let's get it done. Okay everybody, we're back inside here. We got our old microwave oven that we're going to extract the parts out of. And here's a few tools you're going to need. A few screwdrivers. I might even need those weird little hex bolts, and I might have to pull out some other tools from my box. But you know, we're going to have to take all the screws off the outside housing to get this actually apart. And yeah, so I'm going to work on that, and I'll since we get it opened up, I'll show you what's going on inside and what we're going to take out and what safety precautions we have to do in order to extract all the parts out of here safely, and yeah, use them for our over Unity devices. So yeah, stick around. Don't forget, bottom right hand corner, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I also got my email there, and also in the description I got all my PayPal. Also my Patreon page, that's growing really good. I got a lot of good stuff in there, so I really highly recommend you guys become a member of my Patreon. All the links are in the description. I also have Bitcoin there if you want to chip me a couple of bucks in Bitcoin. And yeah, so we're gonna get it going. We got a voltmeter, we're gonna need that. Definitely wire cutters, some screwdrivers. I might have to grab some other tools in my tool crib there, and yeah, so we'll get to it, and I'll show you what's going on when we get this thing opened up. Okay, we're back. I finally got the cover off it. It took forever. Those hex nuts, these guys here, they have that little hole in the middle, that little spot that has to be in between the hex nut there. Well, they're next to impossible to get off. So I had to resort to the big guns. So I had to get my my Dremel tool out here with the saw and actually sawed them off. So I finally got it off. So here's the control of the microwave. Now we got a lot of components in here, and this is all for safety stuff. So I want you to listen to this and listen to it good. Okay, this has been sitting for probably about a year in my locker. But the thing is, there still can be potential hazard in this box. Now, pertaining to the residual power that is left in the capacitor there. Okay, so what we have to do is disconnect those very carefully with a shielded pair of channel locks. Pull them off, do a voltage test on it, see if there's any power in there. If there is any power in there, you're going to connect the alligator clip to one side and then touch the other side until it sparks. Now you're going to want to attach it on there and leave it on for probably about a minute. Okay, so that's going to ensure that that capacitor is going to be discharged. If you touch it right now with your bare hands, you could get the shock of your life and actually maybe even kill you. So if you're not comfortable doing this, you know, order your transformer online. You can buy them online or whatever. If you want to extract it like I am, you could do that. So let's go over the components here. So this is the driver board for the main fan. The main power comes in, goes to the fan. That's the first thing it always has to have, is the fan on. So you got a good fan there. So I'm going to extract that. That is something we could use. Right here is the magnetron. Okay, so all these wires here are going to have to be disconnected from the magnetron. Okay, this is your high voltage capacitor that's connected to the power supply. Okay, you don't fuck around with this stuff. Discharge it. Make sure you discharge it. Wear rubber gloves, whatever you want to do. You can I've seen people discharge it by using, you know, channel locks and just touching it, because as long as this is shielded and you got gloves on, you're not going to get shocked. So you want to trip those connectors off. Not trim them off, but you want to connect them together and short it out. If you don't short it out and there's power there, and you touch that with your bare hands, you're going to meet your maker, okay? So any capacitor that you see in this, other than what's on this control board here, like this guy here, there might be another one somewhere else, I'll have to look. But if there is, you have to discharge them, because that residual power will stay inside these machines for a long time. So I'm telling you guys right now, if you're not comfortable doing it, just order one of these transformers online. They're about 40 or 50 bucks. I had this sitting in my locker, so I figured, what the hell, I might as well extract it. But we got to do it, and I figure, okay, this is a good opportunity to do a good video to teach you the extraction process the safe way, all right? So first things first, after you get this thing taken apart, you have to disconnect those cables with a pair of channel locks or something with a long handle that's insulated, okay? And then you're gonna short them out. After you short it out for about a minute, take your voltmeter and get a voltage meter test in AC, because this is all AC. Do a voltmeter testing, make sure it's at 0 or like microvolts, it won't kill you. But if you're in the 100 volt range, yeah, it's gonna hurt you, okay? So don't fuck around with this. It's the only other way I could really just say it, you know? So we got a lot of wiring. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna basically, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the magnetron. I might, I don't know. It's a high voltage device. It's an over unity device. I don't know what I could use it for. I might just take it out anyways, just to take a look at it, you know, inspect it and see how it looks. I haven't actually really taken one of these apart before, so this is kind of a new experience too, but I've watched a lot of videos and talked about the safety aspects of this, so you want to take care when you're doing this, okay? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to discharge this capacitor, disconnect the wirings here for the magnetron, and then we'll go from there, all right? Okay, we're back, and yeah, everything's been extracted now, so I got everything on the table here. So as you can see, I shorted out the capacitor, okay? So that capacitor there is going to be very useful, and it's also got a very high voltage diode on the end of that. That I want to look into a little bit more. And we also got a great little fan unit, even got the controller. Yeah, this fan could be used for something, so I'm going to keep that. And now we got our high voltage transformer, and she is heavy, very heavy. So as you can see from this guy here, 120 volts in at 60 hertz, and you get 1,000 volts. So we're talking super high power here. You can't mess around with this thing. This thing will kill you, all right? So we got all the parts done. We did it safely. We got what we wanted out of this microwave. So I'll hook this up to the Gerard Morin device, and I'll test out the voltages. So here's our voltage in. This is for the primary, okay? So we got primary here. Sorry, my mistake. These wires here are primary. This one I have to find out what it is. Exactly, there's one on this side, there's one here. I'm pretty sure these are the high voltage. Now we also have a couple of inputs here, so I'm gonna have to look into this stuff here, exactly what it is. Yeah, so as soon as I get that figured out, this is the high voltage out, AC. All right, as you can see on the secondary winding, very large, a lot of power. So not only that it's gonna put out volts, it's gonna put out quite a few amps to boot. So yeah, as soon as I get all these wires mapped out properly on what they do, then we're good to go, and we can try it out with the Gerard Morin device. So yeah, there's a lot more videos. I might even try hooking this up to the Don Smith. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't want to damage it, because I haven't switched the Don Smith device into 60 hertz yet. Till I know it's 60 hertz coming out, then I'll hook up this transformer. But other than that, yeah, I got the hardware I needed. If you guys liked the video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget subscribe, bottom right hand corner, and we'll see everybody soon.